Now you can arm yourself with the knowledge and training it takes to be great. Pride Sports and STEP are proud to introduce the Pride Phenom Training Academy. This program features a nutrition plan, before and after evaluation, and a comprehensive instructional workbook. Former NFL quarterback Akili Smith and Super Bowl winning wide receiver Oz Hakeem are our guest instructors. For more information on how you can sign up today, visit us at www.prideyouthsports.org. Get Combine ready. Get All-Star ready. Get Spring Football ready today at the Pride Phenom Training Academy. Welcome to the second annual Pride All-Star Classic at Orange Glen High School. We've got the 7th grade edition. The last game featured our 6th grade team. That 6th grade team was defeated. Our San Diego 6th grade team was defeated by the Arizona 6th grade team, 12-0 in an exciting battle. Let's see what the 7th graders have to offer in the sake of San Diego football. So we're ready to go. James, I think this is going to be a very interesting game here with two talented squads here. What do you think both these guys are going to bring to the table?
Well, again, Coach, like you mentioned, both sides are very talented. We saw both of these teams yesterday at the Combine, and again, they displayed a tremendous amount of athleticism, football knowledge, and passion for the game.
So after the first kick return for the 7th graders, they're going to 7th grade All-Stars by the young cornerback from Mira Mesa. The 7th grade team is ready to go. So they're going to come out on offense. What do you think they're going to do on offense here to make that difference?
Well, they got a pretty big line. I'm assuming that they're going to come out running the ball and try to enforce that physicality over the Arizona team, as they seem to have a smaller D-line. Particularly the defensive tackles are looking kind of small. So we'll see what San Diego comes out in.
Well, we already know with the big running back, Big Micah, we know what this kid brings to the table as there's a halt in the action. So here we go. Let's go. Got Micah at the fullback and young Austin Watts at the tailback, looking swagged out. And it's a straight handoff. And guess what? All day long, touchdown, San Diego All-Stars. And you know what? I think that's going to be the type of game that this is. This kid, Micah Edwards, is one of the best young running backs in the city. And it looks like there might be some laundry on the field, but it wasn't. Touchdown, San Diego All-Stars.
And, Coach, I'll take that a little bit further. I would venture to say that Mr. Edwards is one of the best running backs in the country at his grade level. You know, combination of size and speed is just something rare that you see in kids that age. He busted that play for 55 yards for the touchdown. Excellent run by Mr. Edwards.
So after the long run by Micah Edwards, sets him up in a great situation for the touchdown play. So they're going to go for the one here, and I think it's probably going to go to Austin Watts, and it's not. It's to Micah, and my goodness, this kid gets in the end zone after breaking 8 tackles. Touchdown.
Point after conversion.
Point after conversion is good.
So after the 1-point conversion, gives San Diego 7, Arizona All-Stars 0 with 11:31 to go in the first quarter.
So, I mean, I'm really impressed with what this young man has done and what he's doing. I mean, that is absolutely, he's absolutely one of the best players in the country, to reiterate what my guy just said. So they're going to come out. And I don't know how this Arizona team is going to stop this kid, but I think that is the formula. We can go Micah left, Micah right, and we'll see what happens. But there's so many ballers and so much talent on this team that I wouldn't expect him to get the ball that much. I think that I talked with Coach Rod Williams earlier in the day, and he was telling me that a lot of guys are going to get the ball, and that's the advantage that you have when you have a talented squad like that. Multiple guys can score.
I agree, Coach. This is a very talented 7th grade team. Players can play multiple positions and do multiple things with the ball.
Tackled by a swarm of San Diego All-Stars.
Arizona returns the kickoff to about the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Arizona. we'll see what they can do on offense.
So it's 1st and 10, Arizona on the 19-yard line.
25.
I'm sorry, on the 25-yard line. 25-yard line, I'm sorry. They come up in the huddle, and this very, very talented 7th grade team, defensive coordinator Rob French, defensive coordinator at Kearney High School, a lot of you guys may know, runs that 4-4 stack defense, and it's a fly sweep. He tries to get to the outside, but is stopped by number 2 from Skyline. Great play by number 2 from Skyline. We have a lot of Skyline kids out here representing also.
Tackle on the play after a gain of 2. Brings up a 2nd down.
Excellent play by the San Diego defense, sniffing that fly sweep out, staying at home, and pursuing to the sideline and bringing down the ball carrier for a minimal gain of 1.
And I mean, and that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. If he does get to the outside, you chase him down. And one of the things that we noticed in our last game is the speed. The lateral plays I don't think is going to move. And they're going to come out in a similar offense to the 6th grade and runs the zone. And he puts on a shake and bake move, number 24, and is buried by this San Diego defensive team. I'm going to tell you something. This San Diego defense, and we noticed this in all the practices and everything else, that defense is tenacious.
They are, Coach. They are aggressive as they come. You notice on that last play, there was 4 players on the ball within 2 seconds of the ball being hiked. It's just amazing to witness.
29-yard line.
With 10 minutes left, your score is San Diego 7, Arizona 0.
And that's 10 minutes left in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Micah Edwards on the first play, ran it back, and it was a touchdown. And it looks like he's still on his feet as he runs around and gets through a slew of number 17, who's still on his feet and is tackled after a gain of about 15 yards. What a great play by the young quarterback, number 17.
Coach, you got to tip off your hat to number 17. He was as good as sacked, and he was strong enough to withhold that lineman from dragging him down, spun around and broke up the middle and picked up the first down. Ball is spotted at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10, Arizona.
So 1st and 10, Arizona. And we'll see what they dial up here as they come out in that spread offense. We'll see what they dial up here. And it looks like they tried to go with the sweep again. Oh. And he throws the ball up in the air. What in the world kind of circus play was that? I don't know where they teach that, but I guess they do that in Arizona.
I would disagree, Coach. I don't think the coaching staff is going to be too happy with him making that play. I'm sure the young man's going to get talked to once he goes to the sideline.
So now, after the oompty is what I'm going to call that, brings up a 2nd and 2 weeks.
Absolutely right, Coach. He lost about 10 yards on that play, brings up 2nd and about 20 from the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun.
And he got a guy wide open through the but the ball was in the air forever, picked off by number 5, swagged out, who's on the sideline. Wow, what a play by number 5, Bayless. And he is the son of former San Diego Charger Martin Bayless. And that was one thing that we noticed. In San Diego, we have so many talented guys, father and son combinations. Last game, we had young David Justice who played. This year, we have the son of Martin Bayless in the 7th grade game and a host of other guys. Also, another guy, young Dylan Baxter, his brother is out there playing wide receiver, quarterback, running back. I mean, we have a host of talent here in San Diego, and they're going to show it.
Absolutely right, Coach. And on that play, the Arizona receiver number 2 was wide open, but the quarterback just put a little bit too much air under the ball, and the safety had time to come over and pick that ball off.
So from the toss, now Austin Watts, number 5, but it looks like it may come back, but he was going to score, but it's going to come back, and there's a flag, and he got his Dougie on, but it was all for naught because it's going to come back. And this is one thing you love about this game. This is one thing that you love about this game. And one thing that we want to bring to the table, this is a celebration of football in San Diego. So we want these guys to have fun. And I think young Austin Watts just gave you an expression of it with his oop-dee-oo, a doop-doop-doop-dee-doo in the end zone.
Coach, I like your singing skills. You're bringing a little liveness to our broadcast. And, Coach, you love to see that. These kids are out here to have fun. You know, it's not it's an all-star game. It's a showcase. We're showcasing San Diego and Arizona talent. So you want these kids to have fun. So it's great to see that young Mr. Watts was out there getting his groove on.
Absolutely. And it looks like this San Diego team pretty much can do whatever it is that they want to do. So I wouldn't be surprised. And it looks, and wow.
Once again, it's Mr. Watts.
And I think you're going to get that combination, Micah and Watts, all day. And I think it's a unstoppable deal. My thing is figuring out who's Batman and who's Robin.
Coach, it's that old thunder and lightning. You know, Micah's going to bowl you over, and Austin's going to run right by you.
And I don't know if it's thunder and lightning. It might be more like monsoon, and because this guy is amazing. So we got these guys coming out on 2nd and 6. The ball is in scoring position as the San Diego All-Stars come out. Looks like they got another running back in there, the young kid out of La Jolla, young Doc. And he gets the ball. He gets the call. Big hole by the offensive line. He breaks a tackle, and he's still running after a 7-yard gain by the little scat back.
Great patience by that young man. Looked like he was going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He stuttered on the linebacker, went right by him, and picked up the first down.
So now we got a 1st and goal to go with the San Diego All-Stars in scoring position.
1st and goal, ball on about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, Doc.
On first down, handoff to Mr. Watts, picks up about 3 yards. Stopped at the 3-yard line, brings up 2nd and goal.
And I mean, we're in a situation here where these guys are running the ball so powerfully and so strong. You understand that anything can happen. I mean, these guys can run and run and run. But the thing is also, the quarterbacks and wide receivers on this team are so good that if they wanted to spread you out and go empty backfield, they could do it and be successful.
As we mentioned at the beginning of our broadcast, this 7th grade team has lots of talent, very flexible players, can do multiple things. If you're a defensive coordinator for the Arizona team, you have your hands full with this one.
Absolutely. And Austin Watts gets the ball, and he keeps his legs driving, gets down to the 1, and is stopped just before he gets in the end zone, bringing up a 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line.
Not too much of a betting man, Coach, but I would assume that they will go for it and hand it off to Mr. Edwards.
So here we go. Let's see who it is. And it was Micah, but Rod is that quarterback Rod who keeps the ball and scores.
And Coach, that was a broken play. They missed the handoff to Mr. Edwards. Young Mr. Thompson had to improvise, and he took it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that's what you get with the San Diego All-Star team. Young Mr. Thompson is a baller in his own right, and he's making it happen, and that's exactly what he did. So with 5:39 left to go in the first quarter, we have a score: San Diego 13, Arizona nothing. Extra point pending. So we have the extra point pending right now, going for 1. And young Rod gives it to Micah, and he goes in easily after running over the nose tackle, making it 14-0 San Diego. So while we have a break in the action, we're going to tell you that this game is being brought to you by www.prideusports.org. That website again is www.prideusports.org. We also want to thank the great people at the Snapple Bottling Company, who is our proud sponsors. We also want to thank the people at One Coconut Water for being our sponsors of the game. Thank those guys for coming out.
Second kickoff.
Coach, great game so far, especially for the San Diego side. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, and they're getting set to kick off.
So they're starting back in with the kickoff. And they kicked a great one. Number 17, who I think is the workhorse for this team, cuts back across the field. Bad move against this hard-hitting defense. And he is hard to bring down. He is hard to bring down. What a hard runner. And there's a flag. Looks like it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I appreciate these refs doing that. We don't want any chippiness out here. This is going to be a personal foul.
It's going to be a 15-yard personal foul penalty.
With 5:25 left in the first quarter, your score, San Diego All-Stars 14, Arizona All-Stars 0. And with that penalty, moves the ball up to about the 45-yard line. Makes it a first down for Arizona, 1st and 10.
So it's 1st and 10 now, and they come out in a spread offense, and we'll see how that works. They got a new quarterback in there now who steps back, and he is tackled after a loss of 6 yards.
I'll tell you what, Coach, I'm surprised that defense was able to see the quarterback. That's a little guy back there.
He sure is, but not only did he see him, he grabbed him and introduced himself. Hi, I'm number 87. How are you?
Now that the introduction's out of the way, let's play football. Makes it a second down, about 15 from the 39-yard line. Arizona comes out in the shotgun spread formation. Number 11 draws back with the fade route. Wide.
He's got him wide open.
Number 6.
And he catches it. Touchdown, Arizona All-Stars. What a great play by that quarterback as they come down. Touchdown, Arizona All-Stars. What a great play by these Arizona All-Stars, set up well by the great pass by the new quarterback on the field. Let's see what these guys do.
And, Coach, you can see the quarterback, number 11, coming off the field, is excited. What an excellent throw on the fade route. Hit the receiver in stride. All number 6 had to do was run under it and catch it, and he did the rest, took it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona. Looks like they'll be going for 1 as well. Lining up in the spread formation, single back. 17 takes the snap, and it's a keeper. He's looking to get outside, and he will get the 1-point conversion, bringing the score to 14-7 with 4:38 left in the first quarter.
Looks like we got a game, ladies and gentlemen.
We have a player down on the San Diego side. Players take a knee. Kind of hard to see who the number, but hope that young man is all right. As we take a break in the action, we want to let you know that this game is brought to you by PrideUsports.org, www.prideusports.org. And that's young number 37 for the San Diego All-Stars, who's down at the goal line. The trainers are out to see him.
So our hearts and prayers go out to the young man. Hope it's not too serious. So while we have a time out, I just want to thank our sponsors again. Thank the guys that came out and volunteered, all these great coaches, both on the San Diego and Arizona side. Just want to take this time to thank those guys.
And, Coach, we want to thank everybody involved with this event. A lot of work by a lot of people, especially yourself, Coach. You being the CEO of Pride Youth Sports. I want to thank you for all the hard work that you put in to make this game possible for these kids. It's a great thing that you're doing.
Well, I'll tell you something. This, for me, is a labor of love. I love each and every one of these young men that come out here. I just want them to be the best that they can be, and I just want to give them a stage where they can shine. And that's what this All-Star game is all about, providing opportunities for our kids in the Western United States that did not exist before this.
Excellent point, Coach. And we are lined up for the kickoff as Arizona just scored on that last play, bringing the score to 14-7. San Diego set to receive. And here we go. It's a short kick.
Picked off by the up back again, number 67, who's moving and is tackled after a gain of about 7.
First and 10, San Diego. Ball on the 44-yard line.
So we're back to the action here, and these guys are playing football, I tell you. So here we go, first down. 10 to go. They line up in the spread formation here. Pass, and he's got a guy. Looks like he should have hit the guy in the flat who's wide open still by himself. But he went for the gusto and missed the guy that might have been open. This is young Tristan Hughes in at quarterback, and this kid's a very good quarterback in his own right. I tell you what, the quarterback play on this 7th grade team is amazing. The caliber of player that these guys have on this team is absolutely amazing. I think you at home are going to really appreciate that as we get up 2nd and 10. And Tristan gets out of the pocket and he's sacked.
Sacked and fumble on the play.
No fumble. He's sacked.
Correction, no fumble. No fumble. Stand by contact. It's going to make it 3rd and long.
So it's 3rd and long. After the no fumble, it actually did look like he fumbled the ball. It looked like he wasn't down. It looked like it came out when he was on top of the guy. But it was called a no fumble. So it's 3rd down and long to go. Now, what I would do here now is I get myself out of this situation. It looks like they got the workhorse back in the game. I would be surprised if he doesn't get the ball right here.
I agree, Coach. Oh, but they tried a little different approach. They just do a little swing pass to him out of the shotgun. Micah Edwards is breaking tackles left and right.
My God. I mean, guys, I just want you to realize what you're witnessing out here. I mean, one of the best young running backs in the city of San Diego and possibly the country is having a field day out here. That was a one-man deal, you know, that actually got some good yardage for the quarterback, but it was all Micah Edwards on that particular play.
I would agree, Coach. Still, with that being said, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down. Makes it 4th down and about 9.
Well, what I'm thinking is that they're probably going to run the ball. When you got these type of guys, when you got these type of guys on your field, I mean, you got to use them. You know, I mean, just like we talked about the last time, and this is a 4th down situation, and we talked about that before. What a great thing! I mean, these guys are playing ball, so we'll see what happens. Me personally, in a high school game, I'd punt. But when you got a guy like Micah Edwards, you know, similar to an Elijah Preston, you know, similar to some of the other great LeMay, you know, out in North Carolina, when you got a guy like that, feed him the ball because he can get those yards for you.
I would agree, Coach. I mean, this is an all-star game. You know, obviously you want to win, but you want to showcase. You have the stars out here. Showcase their talents. It's 4th and 9 with a player as explosive as Mr. Edwards and Mr. Watts. 9 yards is not as tough as you think. And here we go. They are going for it. Oh, but we have a penalty on the play. Laundry on the field.
Might be either an illegal motion or offsides defense.
Oh, and that's a big play.
And that is a big play. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down. But 4th and 5. I mean, this is an amazing turn of events here. So. This is an amazing turn of events here. this is an amazing turn of events here. Brings up a manageable 4th down, so it doesn't matter who you give it to. I think these guys can get it. And he's offsides again, bringing up an automatic 1st down. Now, one thing I noticed before, you remember how we talked about the 6th grade team being so disciplined? This team is not.
So far from what we've seen, lots of penalties on the field, and they just gave them a free 1st down after they were backed up. 4th and 11, 2 consecutive penalties, picked up the 1st down.
And those are things when you're playing a talented team like this that you absolutely, positively cannot do, because they can score points in bunches and they can score points fast as I don't know what. So it gives an opportunity to go back into their spread and open their offense back up. And he's got a guy, and that's got to be a pass interference. Thank you, and what a great pass interference call that was by the referee. And conversely, we had a situation in the first game where you literally had to be Shaquille O'Neal on stilts to catch the ball, and they called the pass interference. This time they got it right.
Great point, Coach. That was a great call by the ref. Number 2 was breaking wide open, and the corner tripped him up.
And they're calling it pass interference on the offense.
Oh,
wow.
Coach, that is one of the most questionable calls you'll see.
Wow.
I personally did not see the offense committing interference, but the refs have a better view of the game, I guess.
Looks like he got him for a legal man downfield, and he got him for a pass interference call, and it looks like they marked both of them off, unless they just gave him the 15 for the pass interference, and I think that's what they did.
And that's what they did, Coach. It's going to set up a long 2nd down.
So here we are, and there it is. So he gets Micah. Oh, and he falls down after trying to make a move. And I'll tell you what, that's how you got to stop him, is hope he falls down.
Exactly. They got an assist from the turf on that play. Helped take Mr. Edwards down.
So brings up a 3rd and very, very long, 3rd and about the size of a parking lot to go. We want to see what this offense dials up. Me personally, I would take this in 2 plays. I mean, one thing in this situation, if they don't get a bunch of yards here, I think you almost have to punt the ball. But it's a toss to young Austin Watts, who has a seam. Why not keep going? Looks like he had the seam, but he ran to the guy. So
I agree, Coach. It looked like Mr. Watts kind of slowed down looking for the hole, but the hole was there. He just didn't recognize it. If he trusts his speed, I think he gets a 1st down and more.
So brings up a 4th down. Looks like the guys are going to punt, and I think if they are going to punt, this is the best thing that they can do. Okay, that play right there really keeps the Arizona All-Stars in the game and gives them an opportunity to tie this thing up with that very high-powered passing game. So they're going to punt the ball.
And this is the right call, Coach. Very few plays in the playbook for 4th and 25. So it's wise for them to punt. Oh, with a high snap.
And Moses Mooney gets the ball, the brother of young Dylan Baxter, and he throws the ball. Oh! I'll tell you what a great heads-up play by young Moses Mooney. Finds a guy, and I don't think that he was looking for that, and that's why that happened, because he was wide open. What a great play, heads-up play by Moses Mooney for all for naught, 1st down and 10 Arizona.
Absolutely right, Coach. Great football IQ. It was a high snap on the punt. He handled it.
20 seconds. Gotcha.
Again, that was a high punt. A high snap on the punt. Mr. Mooney was able to handle it, broke off the defender, spotted the receiver downfield, but was unable to connect on the pass.
So here we go, back with the action. They come out in their spread. You got a guy out there wide open with no one on him, unless 21 is the corner, who's playing very, very deep. Timeout, Arizona.
Timeout, Arizona All-Stars.
With 28 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Score is 14-7. San Diego All-Stars leading.
Arizona, let's hear it for your team, Arizona. San Diego, let's hear it for your team, San Diego.
And we're going to take some time here to let you know that this game is brought to you by Pride Sports. Second annual Pride All-Star Game brought to you by Pride Sports. I don't know where they are.
First and 10, Arizona. Ball on the 39-yard line.
As we come back to the action, Arizona's out of the shotgun. Number 17 throws a fade route, but it's underthrown and it's picked up by number 21. Yet another turnover by this Arizona All-Stars.
And this is the deal. The thing is that they went to the well too many times, and they thought they were going to be able to do it. In San Diego, I'll tell you this much right now. That coaching staff that they have down there is made up of Bishop's High School, Kearney High School, Scripps High School, Otay Ranch High School, and 3 of them are head coaches. So you can't go to the well 2 times.
That is a very strong coaching staff, Coach. You're absolutely correct that you cannot keep trying the same thing over and over. These coaches are going to catch on really quick.
And I'll tell you another thing, too. Forgot one coach from St. Augusta, ex-NFL player. So, I mean, these guys are really dialed in, and we got it going on out here. So, brings up a first down and 10 to go. And Micah gets a hold, runs a guy over, and nighty-night. But it's coming back. It's coming back.
And there's some laundry on the field, Coach.
It's coming back. And it's coming back due to a ticky-tack foul away from the play by the refs. But I'll tell you what. I always would rather a ref err on the side of caution.
I would agree, Coach.
Always.
Tough call for San Diego, but young Mr. Edwards is explosive enough to get this right back.
So after the right up the middle run, we're going to start it over.
The penalty is going to back the ball up to the 14-yard line. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Your score still 14-7, San Diego leading the Arizona All-Stars. And, Coach, since that penalty happened during the run, it makes a first down from the 14-yard line.
And Austin Watts, right up the middle. And you know what it looks like to me? I mean, Austin Watts is a very good running back in his own right, fast, shifty guy. Looks like he's not running as hard as he normally does in this game. And I think that happens sometimes. So at the end of the first quarter, we've got a score of 14-7, San Diego.
Second and short, start of the second quarter.
So at the start of the second quarter, It's 14-7, San Diego All-Star. San Diego with the ball, second down and inches to go. Gives it to Micah, who stopped after a great play by the defensive tackle, but it looks like he still got the first down. Looks like he still got the first down after he was met in the backfield. What a great play. And I'll tell you the respect that these guys have for this young man. When they got up after it took the whole team, the water boy, the change crew, and a couple of team moms to get him down, they all pat him on the helmet to let him know, hey, man, we respect you, big guy.
Great play by number 47, going heads up on Mr. Edwards. But looks like Mr. Edwards got the best of that battle, picked up the first down.
So it's a 1st and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. San Diego lines up in the I, and it's a toss away from to the short side of the field to number 23 out of La Jolla. Good run by young Doc.
Great vision, Coach. He saw that there was nothing to the inside. He bounced it outside and picked up 7 yards.
And I'll tell you what, this is his second run that he's had of the day. Second run of the day for 7 yards. This guy's got a 7-yard average. So, I mean, I might expect to see him getting the ball a few more times out here.
I would say so too, Coach. I'm impressed by his shiftiness. 2 carries, 14 yards, but he's made numerous defenders miss. And
we watched these guys in practice, and he was the smaller runner. He wasn't running really hard in practice, but in the game, he's the guy that's running pretty hard. After the toss to Austin Watts, who gets the ball and is tackled after he picks up the first down after a gain of 4 yards.
And it looks like San Diego's just going to impose their will on this defensive line of Arizona. You know, they have the bigger O-line going up against the smaller defensive tackles of the Arizona All-Star team. So they've gotten a heavy dose of the running game so far.
Okay, well, when you look at it, you look at number 55 from Grossmont, Ham Sandwich.
Yes, he is.
Okay, you look at number 57 from El Cajon, Ham Sandwich.
Yes, sir.
You look at the center, okay? He's not quite a ham sandwich. He might be a ham wrap, right? The guy next to him, 24, ham sandwich after the fumble, but it looks like he recovered his own fumble. Looks like he recovered his own fumble, but he didn't fumble. Recovered by the Arizona All-Stars. First down, Arizona.
And little mistakes like that keep teams in games, Coach. The running back, I believe that was Mr. Watts with the fumble, wasn't able to handle the toss from the quarterback. Arizona was able to recover at the 34-yard line, takes over on with 10 minutes left in the second quarter, and the score being 14-7 and a chance to get right back in the game.
Okay. And it wasn't Austin Watts, actually. It was number 23, the guy we were just talking about, got the toss and fumbled on the play. But I think he'll make that up. You know, he's got a 7-yard rush average. Well, now a little less than that. But I think he'll make it up. Now, 2-minute motion, and it's going to stop, and it's going to bring them back. This was the break that this team needed. They cannot allow these things to happen. They cannot make mistakes, James.
Absolutely not, Coach. You know, that's what keeps teams in. It seemed like in the first quarter, San Diego was just dominant and was going to run away with this game. But after that touchdown from Arizona made the score 14-7, they pretty much played to a draw up to this point. This turnover might turn things around and put Arizona right back in the game.
So here we go. Come out in the spread. Looks like it's going to be another illegal motion also. That's going to back them up 5 yards.
Once again, false start. Arizona is going to make it 1st and
20. So that brings up a 1st and 20 situation. This Arizona All-Star team is going to have to find, I believe, a running game. I don't think that they could just keep going up top because these cornerbacks that this team has back there with that safety, they'll all knock you out and they will all catch the football. So we'll see how it goes here as the Arizona also starts out, and he gives it on the zone play, and he tries to cut back across the field. Oh, and it's crushed by Bayless. The free safety came up and made the play in the backfield.
Coach, I'm speechless. What a play. What a play. The running back did a great job avoiding tackles, but it was just a lost cause. There was too many San Diego defenders in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Makes it 2nd down and forever.
And I mean, those are just the mistakes that I think you can't have those mistakes in this situation. You got back-to-back false start penalties, making it a 2nd and 20, and then your running back, I mean, takes a 5-yard loss. So now it's 2nd and forever. Looking for the one play. I saw him looking him down the whole way. Fakes the run. Keep it going. 17's a baller, and he's crushed by number 21, the cornerback out of Skyline. What a great play. Bringing up still a 3rd and very, very, very long.
I'll tell you what, though, Coach, I'm impressed by number 17 from Arizona. That is a very tough guy to bring down.
Absolutely. And I watched him in the combine yesterday. He had a great combine time, also along with all the other drills. This kid is a great player and one to watch. You want to keep your eyes on number 17 from this Arizona football squad. So it's 3rd down and very, very long. 8 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the second quarter. Score 14-7, San Diego All-Stars. Arizona All-Stars with the ball on the other side of the 50 going in. Surveys the field. Ball snap, looks like he looks one way, looks him off. There's a guy coming across the middle, and he drops the easy interception that would have been his 2nd of the game, making him a candidate for player of the game. But he dropped it all for naught.
And, Coach, I think that ball just ran up on him really quick. Was not expecting it.
So 8:21 on the clock. I mean 14-7, San Diego.
And, Coach, looks like they're going for it here on 4th down. It's 4th and about 17 to go. San Diego's the safety is playing 20 yards back. And number 21 with a chance to make another interception, tips it and breaks up the pass.
Good play, though. But you know what I do like about this quarterback, though? I'll tell you what I like, and more than like, I love this about this quarterback. One thing that he does, I like the way he looks the guy off first and then comes back. What I don't like, and I believe this is maybe a coaching point, is that when he looks the guy off, he's only got one guy running a 9 route,
right,
and everybody's covering him. So when he's covered, he either has to run or there's no other option for him to do. So I think that that's a coaching point maybe that they might want to explore. Now, even having said that, we don't have a lot of time in these All-Star games. You got about 2 weeks to get ready. But those are things I think that needs to be done. I think you really need to pay attention to those things and route combinations. So 1st down for the San Diego All-Star. We got young Larry Posada, young Posada in the game. What'd you say? Yeah, we got the outer towner. We got the outer towner here doing the play-by-play. And Micah Edwards. Oh, Micah Edwards runs him over, but he holds on for dear life and makes the tackle. And it excites the crowd. Great tackle by the youngster. And that guy is all of 6 pounds, 7 ounces. And he takes on the 200-pound back and brings him down. Heck of a play by the young man out of Arizona.
Now, that's a football player, Coach. Showed no fear, went heads up with Mr. Edwards. Not too many kids are going to do that. Hung on for dear life and brought him down. Makes it 2nd down and 14.
Oh, great catch by young Mr. Mooney, who's still on the sideline, razzle-dazzle in his tackle. Great play and great catch. He turned a small catch into a big play.
Absolutely right, Coach. Brings up a 3rd and short for San Diego. At the 50-yard line, they need to get to about the 47 to pick up the 1st down. Coming out in the I formation, double receivers to the short side.
Micah Edwards. who drags a guy 7 yards and fumbles at the end of the play, and it looks like the Arizona All-Stars have recovered. Let's see. And it stays San Diego ball.
And Mr. Edward comes up limping. Looks like he hurt himself on the play. Appears to be in a great deal of pain. One of the coaches running out to meet the young man. Hope he's okay.
So while we have a break in the action, while they check on young Micah Edwards, I want to let you know that this game is being brought to you by Pride Sports, the great people at Snapple, One Coconut Water, American Youth Football, and a host of other people that make this game possible.
Young Mr. Edwards is being checked out on the sideline by the trainers. It appears to be a problem with either his hand or his wrist. He might have gotten it twisted up in that pileup.
Or may even be a contusion. Might have took a helmet on it, but I think he'll be okay. Looks like some motion there. And Posada has a guy. What a great throw, but his own guy knocks it out of there. Great defense by Arizona. First down. Now, you know what you have a tendency to do, and this is anybody, when you got your workhorse guy go down, sometimes that kind of gives you a tendency to get down on yourself a little bit. But I think there's enough talent on this team where they're going to be just fine. And we're at a stalemate here with 6:48 to go in the game. 14-7. I'm sorry, in the second quarter, not the game, second quarter, 14-7 after a quick start. And Posada again looks for, and you have to throw the flag on that. Pass interference. And this is one thing about Mooney. There is no ball that's uncatchable for this kid. He has a skill set where he can move and shake, and no ball is uncatchable for this young man.
I'm impressed by his ability to locate the ball in the air and make the necessary adjustment. I thought that ball was going to be uncatchable, but he adjusted, bumped into the corner, and the corner interfered in his progress and got the flag. So now the ball will be spotted at, I believe, the ref is still marking off the ball. Pass interference comes with a 15-yard penalty.
And an automatic first down. And those are the things after you start finding your rhythm on defense, and that's what these guys did. They started to find their rhythm on defense and on offense, it looked like, and then you give up a big play like that after getting your big workhorse out. You just can't do it. So the lineup in the spread, Posada again is the quarterback. Throws the pitch. He's got to follow through with the throw to bring it back down. Good high release by Posada, but he's got to follow through to get that ball in the pocket, and I think that would have been a completed pass had he done that.
I agree, Coach. There's a couple of balls that gotten away from him, high throws, and I know young Mr. Number One is a great receiver, but even him couldn't catch that one.
Absolutely. So it brings up a 2nd down and 10 in scoring position. Arizona, the San Diego All-Stars with the ball. Referee timeout. Let's see.
Seems like the Arizona coaches seem to have questions for the ref.
See what that is. Back to the action. And Posada again, and it is intercepted by number 21. What a great play by number 21 on the interception.
And Coach, the quarterback seems to be forcing the ball into the receiver. He was double covered on that play, was never open. Safety made a great play, stepped in front of it and picked it off.
That's a great point, and I agree with that, and that's exactly what happened in that situation, giving life and momentum to this Arizona All-Star team, and that's the issue. Whenever you do these type of situations and this type of stuff happens, it gives life to the other team.
I would fully agree, Coach. So now Arizona takes over after the turnover at their own 8-yard line. Makes it first down and 10. They come out in the shotgun, wide formation, 4 wide, hand off to the running back up the middle, but San Diego will have none of that.
And he is tackled in the backfield by a host of San Diego All-Stars for a loss of 3, bringing up a 2nd and long with their backs against the goal line. Tough predicament to be in against this very talented defense of this San Diego All-Star team.
So that makes it about 2nd down and 13 from the 5-yard line after that 3-yard loss. Once again out of the shotgun, hand off to the running back, number 3, and he stopped at the 1-yard line. That San Diego D-line is having their way with Arizona's offensive line. That play never had a chance, Coach.
So it looked like it was a safety, but it turned out that it wasn't. And San Diego has the ball. Arizona has the ball with their back against the wall. Wonder if they can do anything at all. So here we go as they break the huddle. 4 minutes and 39 seconds, 14-7, San Diego All-Stars. Looks like it's going to be a timeout. Arizona All-Stars.
And while we enjoy this timeout, we'd like to let you know once again that this game is brought to you by Pride Sports. Visit us at www.prideyouthsports.org for all your youth sports needs. Scores 14-7, San Diego leading the Arizona All-Stars. 4:29 left in the second quarter. And as we come out of break, it's 3rd down and long for the Arizona All-Stars. They're backed up all the way to their 1.5-yard line. Need to reach the 18-yard line to get a first down. Toss play to the outside, number 24 trying to get outside, and he's going to be tackled in the end zone for the San Diego safety.
Why would you go laterally in that situation, man? I just don't get that.
Coach, I agree. That's a questionable call. With the speed of the San Diego defense, trying to get outside, especially backed up in your own end zone, you're asking for trouble.
And you know how I feel. You know who I feel the best running.
So they actually put the ball on the 1. You actually put the ball on the 1 here. I thought that was a safety. Looked like it was nothing but blue around him. Looked like he was a shark in water. But they marked it on the 1-yard line. And it looks like it's going to be a legal motion. So they're going to bring it back even further.
Coach, I agree with you, but once again, the refs must have a better viewpoint than we do, because it sure looked like a safety from where we sit. The penalty is going to back up the Arizona team even more. They are at the 1-inch line, 4th, and they're going for it still. Young number 11 out of the shotgun, throwing the fade route.
And he caught it. What a great play after the quarterback got smashed. Way to get himself out of the end zone on 4th and long in a shotgun situation. What guts and courage it takes for a coach to call that play in that situation. Great call by this Arizona coaching staff and great belief in their players to get it done.
I agree, Coach. And kudos to number 11, the young quarterback. He stood in there tough, knowing he was going to get hit, threw a perfect ball. Number 17 went up and made a play for his quarterback. I'm sure he's thanking him in the huddle.
So it brings up a oh, and he's sacked. And you know what? I think they probably should have ran that play when the guy was in the goal line. And one thing about this situation here in this All-Star game is that no rushing up the A-gap. So normally you would just blitz and blitz and blitz and blitz. But in this situation, that's not what you can do. And I think, again, Arizona took advantage of that fact, and they used it in the last play. But this time on that play, San Diego dialed up a blitz of their own through the B gap and got to the quarterback very, very fast. So that's where we are here.
And, Coach, that's standard practice for all-star games, not allowing to blitz the A gap. You don't have enough time, in a 2-week period to, implement offenses that stop complicated defensive schemes. You want to look out for the safety of kids as well.
Absolutely.
All-star games.
And then here we go with San Diego starting to make the mistakes that lose games. And that's where we are. You can't do that, giving these guys free yardage when you got their back against the wall. So it's 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first half. We have a score of 14-7, San Diego All-Stars.
And as we come out on second down and about 9 to go, Arizona wants to reach the 31-yard line to pick up a first down.
Looks like he fakes the fly sweep. 17 has the ball and stays in there and throws it across the middle. Way to find the guy. Way to find him. Good play by number 17.
San Diego had great coverage initially on that play. Number 17 scrambled around and found the running back for a short gain. 3rd and 9.
1-4-3. Thanks, Angela.
With 1:43 left in the first half, Arizona comes out on a 3rd down, looking to get to the 31 to pick up a first down. Come out in the shotgun with motion.
And here we go.
Number 17 drops
and he looks
back.
him off, and he's got a guy across the middle, but it's tapped a little. What a great play to get his hand on it by the defensive lineman, impeding that ball. I think if he'd have got that, he would have caught him on the run, and that would have been gone to the house possibly. But a great play getting his hand up there. That's what we talk about, the little things in youth football and in football, period. Getting his hand up and causing a play, the little things that win games.
Couldn't agree more, Coach. Great play by the linebacker getting his hand up, preventing that long gain.
Brings up a 4th down. 4th down for the Arizona All-Stars with 1:36 left to go, and they call it timeout, Arizona All-Stars. So while they take this time out, we're going to give you an opportunity to, or give you a chance to visit us on www.prideyouthsports.org to check out all the youth sports action. Also visit eysports.com to view this game and other football and basketball and other events from youth sports. So 4th and 9, Arizona All-Stars as we come back with 1:36 to go in the first half. Looks like they're going to punt the ball. Why would they punt the ball now if they didn't in the end zone? But they're going to punt the ball. And Tyreek gets it. And Tyreek is tackled after a gain of about 7 by number 43.
Great coverage by Arizona, limiting number 21 on that return. San Diego takes over at their Arizona 44-yard line, looking to put some more points up with 1:25 left in the half.
I tell you what, though, it looks like we see young Micah Edwards come back out there with 1:25 left to go in the first half.
I would see that young man is all right, Coach.
Absolutely. Now, I'd be surprised if anybody else gets the ball here, but we're going to see. Now, Posada's a very capable quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised that they use Micah as a decoy and get the ball out of his hand. Oh, good play again by number 17, Mr. Everything. What a great play. And I think that's what it was. They assumed that Micah was going to get the ball. What they need to work on, though, is they got to work on that swing pass. They got to get that swing route, rather. He's got to run that a little better for it to be a little bit more effective. So it's 2nd down, 1:17 left in the first half.
And, Coach, the Arizona safeties are doing a great job of staying home, not falling for the swing route, and are actually always there to double cover the receivers on the fades.
Toss to the right, Austin Watts. Looks like a late hit after the play, but no call. Brings up 3rd down, and it's a timeout, San Diego All-Stars.
Timeout, San Diego All-Stars.
With 1:06 left in the first half, your score is San Diego All-Stars 14, Arizona All-Stars 7.
Let's make some noise, Arizona fans. Let me hear you, San Diego fans. Minute 6 remaining, score 14-7. San Diego, 3rd and 10.
Coming out of the timeout, ball sported at the 46-yard line. San Diego's coming out in the I formation. Double receivers to the strong side. The snap and the handoff to Mr. Edwards, who gets outside, breaks the tackle, is still going, and is finally brought down at the 20-yard line. What a run by Mr. Edwards.
First down, San Diego.
Call was a halfback dive up the middle. He saw a little room to the outside, turned the speed on, and gained 20 yards. With the clock running, 53 seconds and counting, San Diego speeds up and gets to the line of scrimmage. Once again in the I formation, double receivers up top. Hand off to Mr. Edwards again, who breaks it, and he is gone. No laundry on the field this time. Touchdown, San Diego. Brings your score to 20-7, pending the extra point. Young Mr. Edwards' second touchdown of the game. Throwing his name in the hat for player of the game. Once again, San Diego's going for 1. I formation. Double receivers up top. The pitch to Austin Watts, who gets into the end zone to convert. Makes your score to 21-7.
21-7, San Diego All-Stars.
With 39 seconds left in the half, San Diego All-Stars 21, Arizona All-Stars 7. Come on, man. 39 seconds left in the half. San Diego is set to kick off, following Mr. Edwards' touchdown. And showing his versatility, Mr. Edwards is kicking the ball off. Great kick to the 20-yard line, picked up by number 6, going laterally across the field, trying to find some blockers, but there's nothing doing there. Young number 6 was trying to find some room to run, but the pursuit by the San Diego All-Star special teams was great, limited to a gain of 1. Ball is spotted at the 21-yard line with 31 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if Arizona will be aggressive and try to get one more score if they're content to go in the half down 21-7. It's been a great game so far. Beautiful day here in San Diego for this All-Star game. These young kids have come together here within the last 2 to 3 weeks. But one thing I noticed is the great communication out there, like they've been playing together forever. Now, granted, some of these kids have played on the same teams, but for the most part, you know, we have kids from all over the city, and same thing for the Phoenix All-Stars. As you can tell by the different helmets out there, it's like a rainbow of helmets. And we're ready to go. Arizona coming out in the shotgun formation, motion. Fake to number 6. Number 17 keeps it.
Pass is incomplete. First and 10.
That was number 6. The running back that came in motion, that was number 6. I mean, I'm looking at him right now. It's still a 6. Huh? Wow. Where is he? The receiver that came in motion, that was number 6. You need your eyes checked.
Number 5, right there.
Where?
Right there, slot.
That's a number 2. Slot on this side?
Not the deepest.
Quarterback keeps.
Number 17 with the quarterback keeper out of the shotgun gets leveled at the 30 after a gain of 8 yards. Brings up a 3rd and about 2 to go. The clock's running, 6 seconds left, and looks like that'll be the last play of the first half. And that will indeed close out the first half of this great game between the San Diego All-Stars and the Arizona All-Stars. So score being 21-7 San Diego.
Let me see that.
Great half of football. Look forward to an exciting finish.
Please support.
Now you can arm yourself with the knowledge and training it takes to be great. Pride Sports and STEP are proud to introduce the Pride Phenom Training Academy. This program features a nutrition plan, before and after evaluation, and a comprehensive instructional workbook. Former NFL quarterback Akili Smith and Super Bowl winning wide receiver Oz Hakeem are our guest instructors. For more information on how you can sign up today, visit us at www.prideyouthsports.org. Get Combine ready. Get All-Star ready. Get Spring Football ready today at the Pride Phenom Training Academy.